Hello everyone. I want to do a demonstration of using EKG's LLM capabilities. So let's let's capture a new note. What I want to do here is I thought it'd be interesting. Maybe I could get well, I know I could get let's try getting the ChatGPT or whatever model you want to use to give me Aeropress recipes, which I could then try out and write down in my notes. So I could just have a log of like what kind of recipes I tried and how they were. And they could all be generated by the LLM instead of me having to look for different recipes. So the way we do this is we're going to write prompt, which is this sort of magical tag, which means that co-tags, so this I don't want this date tag, will invoke a prompt that'll set the prompt to a particular value. So the tags will be prompt, and then the co-tag will be Aeropress, which I already have a tag for. This may be Aeropress techniques. Okay, yeah, let's try Aeropress techniques. Okay, so then the question is, okay, let's create a prompt that does what I want, which is to give me a recipe. So, and this is my notes. So I write a prompt that's super specific to me and what I have and what I want to do. So I'll say I have an Aeropress. I should capitalize that. And I'll say a classic Aeropress because I think there's a few on the market. By the way, if you don't know what an Aeropress is, it's like it's a cheap and good coffee maker. Like good for basically 1 cup. It has it's kind of known for being super flexible. You could do all sorts of things with it. It's really a great product. I don't know anyone who really likes coffee, who does not really like the Aeropress as well. So I have a classic Aeropress and a 1Z Presso. I think that's the name of it. Hand grinder. The kind that has settings from 1 to 30. I think that's the settings it has. I also have nice medium roasted beans that I'd like to brew into and generally like lighter flavors and less bitterness and yeah, generally lighter flavors, less bitterness, and burnt flavors. And I think that's all. Do I need anything else in my prompt? Well, I'll generally, I think this is probably it. And then it can combine it with whatever I have in my note. So, okay, let's save this. All right, and then let's make a new post. Aeropress techniques. Please create a please create a delicious Aeropress to try. And so I could now do Control-C dot period, which will generate it. But I think I always like to just make sure the prompt says what I want it to say. So you can do Control-U, Control-C. And you can see, okay, well, there's the prompt below. That's the prompt that is going to be it's not the complete set of things sent to the LM, but this is what it's sort of doing as the sort of the instructions. Maybe I should call it instructions instead of prompt. But it's going to combine it with the text of my note. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, that is, I could just see basically based on the latency of that and how it didn't stream all that much is this was from Gemini. I forgot I changed my settings. So I'm using Gemini from Google instead of OpenAI. But it shouldn't really matter that much. This is not, I don't think this is a super difficult problem. Okay, so let's, interesting. All right, I guess I don't necessarily need all these tips because I just wanted one recipe. I guess this is something I could say in the prompt is like, do not give me tips, just give me the recipe, nothing else. In fact, I think I can, I'll change things in that way. Okay, I now have my coffee. Let's try it. Yeah, for not brewing at basically at any time, for any time, it's not bad. It's a little stronger than I would like. Let's just say the taste is quite different than I usually get, which I usually use the James Hoffman technique. But I think this is a great success. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is a very different kind of taste. And so I'm going to make a note of that. Say outcome. This was strong, a bit too bitter. Bit too bitter. But it has a surprising amount of taste for someone for not brewing at all. Has a nice acidity too that hasn't been lost. Yeah. Yeah, so the idea is like, hey, I could do this like, every, when I want to experiment, I could do this and have a little bit of a variety and then have a record of everything I've tried, all the recipes and the suggestions and my response to it. And I think this is, doing this in EKG and in Emacs is nice. Like, now it's part of my actual notes. It's not in some other app. It's really part of the way I normally work, which is very nice, I think. Thanks for listening.